My mic wasn't working. Okay, there. Let me fix it. That should be better because my mic, I think that one didn't charge. Yeah, probably didn't put it in correctly. But thank you. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so I'm gonna do a general reading right now. How are you doing, Cave Ranger? You should hear me now. Oh, yeah, my mic wasn't on. The light was off, so that means it died. So I probably didn't put it in the charger correctly. So let me see. That's not the first time that happened. When I was last week on Monday night, yeah, I was literally mute. And somebody had to tell me. I was like, oh, I didn't even know. Okay. Ooh, you can't vibe your way out of accountability. So somebody gotta do the work. You know, it's like sometimes people, they think that they could like cleanse their troubles away, but this is about taking accountability, you know? This is denial at its worst when you're a spiritual person, not wanting to take accountability, thinking that a crystal, a wand, or a wave of a crystal and the smoke of a smudge stick is gonna cleanse everything and make everything right now. And no, it's more than that. Yeah, because this is funny. It says, I'm cursed. You're not cursed. You just need better time management. That's one of the downsides of being spiritual is like sometimes we could over analyze certain things. Like, oh, is that a sign? No, sometimes it's just a pigeon. Sometimes it's a roach, you know? Sometimes it's just what it is. Not anything more than what it is. Not anything like a synchronicity or angel message or number or anything. So another one is not everyone is sent to teach you a lesson. Some people are just dumb. You know what's so funny? I've done this before. I'll admit that, where I thought like maybe this person is testing me. I don't think so. Sometimes, I don't know if I believe in luck. I don't know if I believe in that. But yeah, some people are just, you know, sometimes we think people come into our lives to teach us a lesson, but it's not always that deep. It's not always that deep. I don't think that this is, you know what does kind of relate? In the bottom of the deck, it says boundaries aren't, oh, these are fun oracle cards. I buy them from Amazon. Don't judge me. Boundaries aren't mean. They're spiritual fences. You know, boundaries don't necessarily have to be about you, protecting yourself, but could just be you. Yeah, protecting yourself. It is that, and it's not mean. You know, sometimes people feel like, oh, you know, I'm afraid of making somebody feel a certain way because I am going to have to tell someone to stop, to not talk to me, do not engage me, or you just simply detach and no longer engage, you know. But when you have to protect yourself, you know, your peace is paramount. Peace is paramount with that dove. Especially if people are expecting you to do things out of their comfort, what makes them comfortable, but it causes you to betray yourself, because this card says if it requires you to betray yourself, it's not the right path, you know. So sometimes you have to put a hard stop, say no. No is a complete sentence. Like I said, if they don't understand, they could Google it. They could have it translated on Google. Yeah, don't do anything that goes against your integrity, your morals, your ethics. Yeah. But the thing is, we can't always be there to protect people. I'm like, yes, we can, but I think it also teaches people how to put up boundaries for themselves. Because some people don't know how to put up boundaries. I can understand that from my own experience when like growing up with a family where it was Latino, and then everybody like, oh, this is your uncle, this is your titi, you know, go give him a hug and a kiss, and you're like, I don't know them, and then they're forcing you to hug and kiss a stranger. That's where children learn that whatever they feel, any discomfort they feel, and being forced to do something that they don't want to do, that's where they learn that they have no boundaries. Like, they're not taught boundaries. If a child says, I don't feel comfortable, then that should be enough. You know, I don't want to kiss that person. I don't want to hug that person. They shouldn't have to, you know? So I don't know. I think this is more a generational thing because I'm in my 40s, and growing up, it was like you had to hug and kiss people you didn't know. And then that teaches children that however they feel doesn't really matter. And that's when they learn that any boundaries, which is when you're feeling uncomfortable, that's what makes you not want to do something. But if you're forced to do something when it makes you uncomfortable, it teaches you that your boundaries don't matter. Other people, how other people feel or how other people may perceive you matters more than you feeling safe or feeling protected, you know? So some people are still learning how to put up boundaries. And yeah, I think that it's true. It helps to protect other people, but I think in turn, it helps them learn how to, it helps them learn how to establish their own boundaries. Like, I don't have to hug and kiss somebody, you know? Can you imagine that being something that you continue doing as an adult because you didn't know anything about boundaries? Exactly. I hated that. That's why so many kids get abused. It's sad. It's like parents back then, I don't know if parents still do. I hope not. I hope not. I hope, you know, I mean, you know, you know how it is. Some people are very old-fashioned, old school. Some people continue that tradition. It's like a curse, a generational curse. But yeah. So yeah, if you have to protect yourself from people who are dumb, it may not even be a lesson. If you want to take a lesson out of it, it's like, yeah, you should learn how to keep away from dumb people. You also have to take accountability. If you're being overwhelmed by something, then it's important for you to establish boundaries with what are your tasks, what are your responsibilities, and have better time management for those that do apply to you. If there's something that isn't yours, then this is where you set a boundary and be like, oh, this is not my job, this is yours. Thank you, no thank you. But also just not trying to like think that smudging and crystal work and all that stuff that works to a certain extent, but they also have to do the inner work, you know? It's not external. I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah, I was born and raised in New York. Puerto Rico, I mean, yeah, I remember my grandmother like, oh, he's your uncle. I'm like, is he? I don't, and I mean, I was 17 years old. Not even like, maybe even 19, 20. It was around one of those birthdays, and I had to hug this complete stranger, and I still did it because I felt like I had to, you know? But then it's like when I had kids, I'm like, they're not hugging or kissing nobody if they don't want to do that, because I know how uncomfortable it is to do those things, you know? So I wouldn't want my children to feel that way, you know? I'd be like, oh, give your grandma a kiss, but they don't want to. So I'm like, okay, they don't want to, you know? I'm not gonna force them. But some people force their kids, and then they don't realize the harm they're doing, because it's like already establishing that, like you said, even if you're not related to them, you still have to hug and kiss a stranger. Even if you are related, they're still a stranger. You don't know them. You don't know them. I wish I brought the other deck with me. So, Cave Ranger, are you Puerto Riqueño? Are you Boriqueño? Or did you just live there? Or grew up there? You said you grew up there, but are you? Oh, you're Dominican. Okay. Oh, that's your country. Okay. That's so. Is that the country you were talking about moving back to? I know some people think I'm Dominican. Okay. Did you happen to see the answer to your yes or no question? Okay. That's cool. I've only been to Puerto Rico one time, and that was for a vacation. And it was my first trip, my first plane trip ever. But I have not been there since then, and that was in 2011. I remember saying, oh, if I'm gonna go on an airplane, I want to, if and it crashes, at least I was going to Puerto Rico where my ancestors are from. But I survived. There was no crash, thank God. With a movie? What movie? What movie were you watching? Godzilla, okay. Is it an old Godzilla movie from like 1998? Or is it older than 1998 or more recent? Because I know they made a couple of Godzilla movies. The last one? I don't know when the last one came out. Because I was like, the one for 1998? That's the last one I know of. I know they made a lot of them, but that's the last one I saw. Okay. Let's see what's gonna come out. Ooh. Yeah, it is. But I like cold weather, but I grew up here, so I'm used to the winters. Like when I went away last week, it was cold. I was so happy that I was away from this weather here in New York, the hot weather. I was like, I am not ready for summer. I don't like summer. And I heard it was like in the 80s last week. Okay, let's see. This card wants to come out. Huh. That's interesting. Why? Okay, mental prison, gypsy, Indiana, conventional lifestyle, exotic, mysterious. Do all these cards have red in it? Yeah. Okay. So I went into the love situations deck. The first card that we have is depression, prolonged grief, hopelessness, pessimism, feeling victimized. That mutual feelings. Your feelings are mutual, equal give and take, compromise. But separation came out too. Withdrawal, disconnect, test of love, relationship breakdown. And then single, available currently, no other partner, open to dating. And then we have mental prison, overthinking, creating scenarios, thinking of you a lot. So, you know, like if you put depression and mental prison, that means, yeah, someone is sad. Someone is sad. They keep replaying events. And that's what's keeping them trapped in their mind. I don't know if there was some sort of disagreement. Definitely a breakdown in the relationship. But since someone is single, there was a relationship ended. But I feel like, and the Gypsy card came out too. Knowing the unknowable, unconventional lifestyle, exotic, mysterious. You know what I'm thinking? That somebody is constantly thinking about somebody and they're sad, definitely sad. They're depressed about the breakdown in a relationship. They're sad that the relationship ended and that you're in the maybe a separation, and this is for whoever it resonates with. Someone is depressed. I feel like there are mutual feelings between the person, the main person in this reading, and the person that, the two people. You know, there's feelings, mutual feelings. I mean, if this is the person that you're dealing with, you have feelings for them, they have feelings for you, but you're not together. Somebody is in their head. And I think with the Gypsy card, the thing that really stood out to me is the unknowable. What could be driving this person crazy and possibly causing them to be depressed is not knowing what you're doing now that you're single. Like, are you seeing other people? Are you dating other people? Or what are you doing with other people now that you're not together? This person may possibly be going to tarot card readers or psychics and mediums to get information about you, with the Gypsy card coming out too. That's interesting. Some of you may be sensing this person's energy around you, with all around them. Can't escape connection, telepathic experiences. Your love haunts them. So there could be like you're feeling the presence. You may be thinking about this person. You may be sensing this person, which is like not always the greatest thing, especially if you've moved on from them. But I think it does make sense too. If there's mutual feelings, that implies that there's still a bond. And that's where this energetic exchange can still be happening, where this longing is coming from. But the thing is, like, not knowing what you're doing is driving them crazy. They're creating all these different scenarios in their mind, and it's keeping them trapped. And yeah, like I said, some of them may be going to tarot readers, mediums, psychics, to try to get some information about what you're doing, trying to keep tabs, spy on you in some way because of whatever they're playing in their mind. And it could also be they're also thinking of you a lot too. Yeah, this person's all around you. All right, let's see what comes out. I want to clarify depression. But these cards are in reverse, so I'm going to read them intuitively. I don't need them to be in reverse to read them. So I'm not going to really care if they're in reverse, because I could read them both ways, regardless of their position. Okay, well, tell me about depression. Yeah, somebody's taking time to themselves, to rest, recover. Yeah, because you see the swords right there. Swords are about your thoughts. They're definitely healing from some sort of sadness or grief, heartbreak, and they're taking the time to heal, but they may be trying to hold on to faith too, because the Four of Swords is also about prayer and meditation. because this will show like a stained glass in the regular tarot cards. These are green with holographic foil. So this would be a stained glass window. So they may be having faith that there can be some improvement in the relationship, or they could return to the relationship. They could reconcile. Hey, Haj, how are you? What else? Talk about mutual feelings. That's the already. Talk about mutual feelings. How you doing? I know. Are you trapped in your head about somebody? Hey, Ranger. This is a love reading. I'm talking about mutual feelings. Mutual feelings. I got the 8 and 9 of Pentacles coming out. So this has to do with someone who's focused, dedicated. But I think there is, see, this is 9 of Pentacles, which is someone who is in their abundance, independent energy, very grounded, successful, going towards the 10 of Pentacles, right? But then you notice that there's a masculine figure here with the 8 of Pentacles, and then we have the feminine figure. So the masculine is looking like the masculine. I mean, like easily, we know this depression, it does show a feminine energy here. So maybe the masculine energy is more focused on work and building up his independence, financial independence. Or this could be the feminine energy, vice versa. Take it as it resonates, you know. It could just be that someone is wanting to work hard to reunite, to go back to this person and have the 10 of Pentacles, which is family, legacy, generational wealth, stability, build a strong foundation, a long-lasting foundation. So I think that somebody may want to rebuild the connection, because if you look at the separation card, it shows these 2 puzzle pieces that are separated. But don't you think, like, if you put them together, that's what will strengthen the relationship? You know, it's like interlocking in some way. So it could be that. I want to know one more for the separation with the 8 of Pentacles and that. Tell me about that. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles separation. Tell me. Hello, my name is Tan. This is Artemis Oracle. I'm doing a love reading right now. So tell me more about separation. This is funny. We have the Hermit coming out. So see, someone's taking time to reflect. This coincides with the 4 of Swords. This is introspection, taking time to oneself to introspect. Possibly someone is doing the inner work, because I don't know what caused the separation. It doesn't really say what happened, but it seems like somebody is on their own taking, because we do have the single card, and this is, the Hermit is single, he's solo, he's by himself, right? But then we also have the feminine energy in the 9 of Pentacles that's by herself, an independent energy. So someone may be taking time to themselves to introspect, to reflect on what happened in the relationship. We are doing a love reading, so the wish fulfillment could be because the Hermit carries his wish in the lantern, but sometimes you have to take time to reconnect with what it is that you desire, and sometimes you have to do that on your own. And hey, Coach, how are you? So sometimes you have to do that on your own. So that could be what it is. So someone is working, focusing, doing their inner work. Possibly there was something, I don't know, maybe there could be mental health issues that impacted the relationship, because we do have depression and then mental prison. And, you know, sometimes people who are depressed or who have anxiety, they could get trapped in their head with the types of thoughts and, like I said, creating scenarios. You know, that could be could have been the factor that interfered with this relationship. Maybe somebody needed to take time to heal whatever was the cause of their depression. Because usually when sometimes relationships can make us depressed, but there could be stuff that's going on outside of the relationship that can make us depressed, but can impact the relationship itself, especially if someone isn't doing what they need to do to heal, to get the help that they need. All right, so I want to know about mutual feelings. Tell me about mutual feelings. I think mutual feelings, I think that if you resonate with this reading at all, the desire, there's a mutual desire for there to be a new beginning, to have a new start, to replant a seed, but create a new balanced, solid foundation, a grounded foundation. Okay. So I think there's a mutual desire for there to be, like it says, your feelings are mutual, equal give and take, compromise. But with Ace of Pentacles, that's indicating a new beginning. But let's see what else comes out. What Ace of Pentacles and mutual feelings? Ace of Pentacles for mutual feelings. This card came on the reverse. You know what's interesting too? So, this is what came into my head. Sometimes when you know a relationship isn't working, you could love somebody so much, care about them, and want to do what's best for their well-being, that you're willing to let them go. And that could be where that is, what this is. You're willing to let the person go with the Two of Cups in reverse. That's indicating a breakdown. This could have been a mutual decision to separate, but with the intention of possibly coming back together once things are healed, if it's possible, with the intention of coming back together and starting over. With the Empress. Yeah, see, starting over, rebuilding, creating something new with the Empress. The Empress represents creation, love, nurturing, balance, giving birth to something new. Giving birth to something. It could be about somebody wanting to elevate in some way, but they can't if they're in this depressive state, you know? This could be an Empress in reverse. I don't know if some of you, if this resonates with you, is this somebody that you have a child with? A mother figure? I mean, may not be, you may not have a child with them, but they could be a person that has a child. It doesn't necessarily have to be a mother. It could be somebody that has a child. Possible Taurus or Libra. We also have Virgo showing up with the Hermit. That may not resonate with everybody. I'm just noting that. You know, it's funny, I was listening to the song from Archers. That song is so beautiful. And I posted it in a short. Let me see if I could look it up. Excuse me. It's called Before You Go. That song, oh my God, is so... That song is so beautiful. If you want to know what it is, I would suggest later on looking at the shorts. My most recent short, it shows a woman laying down with a man, like a shadow of a man. And I put a certain part of the song. It's called Archers. That was one of the bands I saw in Seattle, and I fell in love with them. That song, though, I don't think I heard it over there during the concert, but I was just exploring their music and I found it, and I was like, oh my God, that song is it's so sad, because it's like a decision, someone choosing to leave, but they are asking Are you doing this? Are you leaving because you want to do what's best for me? You're doing this because it's what's best for me, you know, because you care about me. It's, the acoustic version. Oh my God. Oh, I love music. I love music. I channel music. So when a song comes to my mind, I have to go and look up the lyrics because there's always a message in there. And it's funny that this is coming out in the reading. And this in the song, he talks about, like, I will do anything for you. I will do anything for you. Oh my God, I have to look up the lyrics. That song just popped up in my mind. I don't know if I could play a little bit of it. Let me see. I'll probably get flagged.
I just need you to see. I did everything that you wanted before you go. I just need you to know. I would have done anything that you wanted.
That song is, oh my God. You should check out that song. Before you go, I just want you to know. Oh, this like made me think about this song. Okay. Single is self-explanatory. Mental prison? I want to know though. The single card is pretty self-explanatory, right? Available, currently no other partner, open to dating. So I don't know if, like I was thinking this could be a mutual separation, you know, with the Two of Cups being in the reverse and clarifying mutual feelings. Because when you care about somebody, you're willing to let them go because you want what's best for them. And that's one of the things that the song mentions, you know. So someone's single now, but somebody's in their head. It could be the person that is depressed, maybe experiencing mental health issues, maybe struggling with their mental health. It doesn't have to, it could be both depression, but prolonged grief, hopelessness, pessimism, feeling victimized. All right, let's see. I want to know mental prison. Tell me about mental prison. Ace of Cups. Oh, yeah. They're, like it says, overthinking, creating scenarios. They're wondering if you starting somewhere new. Are you having a new love? Are you with somebody new? Okay, Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups came out in the reverse, but that's about leaving. But it came out in the reverse. I think somebody doesn't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave. They want you to come back. They want to have the Ace of Cups with you. And with the Eight of Cups, I love the way this tarot reader read it. It's like when you leave the Eight of Cups, something that has been no longer emotionally fulfilling or satisfying, it just has probably drained you. You're going towards the Two of Cups. So this person could possibly be overthinking. That may be what's causing the depression too, that you may have moved on, you know, and are starting over, or starting something new somewhere else. Or they want you to come back so you can start over. But like I mentioned earlier, the separation may have been mutual, but not for it to be a long-term separation, but just long enough for the person to do what they need to heal. Because some people are willing to sacrifice that, you know, sacrifice the relationship just so that someone can get better. I don't know if somebody's also having issues with addiction too. All right, I want to know with the gypsy, are they going to a tarot reader? Are they going to tarot readers or psychics or anything that coming out? Because since they're overthinking, creating these different scenarios in their mind, not knowing what's really going on since you're not in their life, the only way they could really find that out is to go to someone who may be able to give them answers. So is that person doing that right now? Are they seeing, it says gypsy. I know that's not a politically correct term, you know, but knowing the unknowable. So I wonder if they're going to like a psychic or tarot reader. Can you let us know, Spirit? I feel like it's, let me get more, because it's the 3 of Wands in reverse. It could be something that they're considering. I think this is something that they're considering. Because with the 3 of, these cards came on the reverse. But this is somebody wanting to know what the future is. But it's about waiting for your ships to come in, right? But then this person may be, like I said, this is depression, this is sadness. Someone's in their head, thinking, overthinking. So this person may be considering going. They haven't done it yet, but they may be considering going to a tarot. They may be watching tarot readings. They may not have gone to a tarot reader, but they may be watching tarot readings, or it's something that they're considering doing so that they can find peace of mind, you know? It's funny because I looked at the bottom of the deck. We have King of Cups, so that's water sign energy. Or it could just be someone who's caring, compassionate, loving, emotionally available, emotionally mature, intelligent. But then we also have someone passionate. The Queen of Wands, even the King of Wands, also the same thing. They could be passionate, creative, magnetic, but also generous and caring and loving in their own way. But this could be about marriage, you know, Hierophant. I don't know if this is something that they're thinking about for the future with you and them, or that could be what they're worried about you possibly moving on and meeting somebody new and then committing to someone new, having a new life, getting married. That could be something that's causing them. And the Knight of Swords, someone who has racing thoughts, wanting to take maybe impulsive actions, possibly to come forward because of all this stuff that's going on in their head. Okay. So I want to know what's this all around them. Because I'm thinking there's someone that you may be sensing is around you, that you sense them. They may be thinking about you a lot. You may be sensing energetically, like they're in your field. But I also like to think of this too, because you see how she looks like she's touching him. And I mentioned this card came out earlier in the reading, the live that I did earlier. And I was mentioning, I'm going to ask this question again. You don't have to put it in the comments, but I want to know, I'm not the only person. Have you ever felt the way someone touched you, but they're not with you anymore? You know, you're not around them, but they have this person that, this touch. I just read your thing. I just read your message, Cave Ranger. But if you ever felt, there's a familiar way that someone specific that you're with, it could be even this person, that they touched you. And sometimes you could feel that, like the sensation of their touch. I don't know if, because this is what it reminds me of, you know? So I want to know what the all around them is. It says, can't escape connection, telepathic experiences, your love haunts them. Let me see what else comes out. Oh. Does this resonate with you in some way? Let's see. Ooh. Look, the Tower came out. Why a Tower with all around them? The Judgment card came out. That's straight up Scorpio energy right there, because the Tower is Scorpio and Aries, right? That's Mars energy. But Judgment in reverse, that's Scorpio right there. that came out in reverse. Someone could be having the shocking realization that a resurrection of this relationship may not happen. That could be the fear too, with all this overthinking. Oh, with the Three of Swords. It makes sense. That's the fear. That may be what is maybe drawing this person to come back, because depression, right? Prolonged grief, hopelessness, pessimism, feeling victimized. Someone may be pessimistic that this relationship can come back together or not. Because we have this here, the Three of Swords, and then we have this. Another thing that came to my mind is, I don't know if there is somebody else around, and that may have caused this breakdown in a relationship, because maybe somebody didn't trust somebody, because there may have been an energy that may have been circling somebody and may have caused a lot of stress, anxiety to someone, where they think that you're probably dealing with another person. There may be someone that, if they are watching you, because that thought came to my mind too, that if they are watching you, and that the all around you energy could be there, them actually being all around you without you knowing. Hi, how are you? K, right? AK, right? How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. Well, if it resonates, it's like the story, like I could be telling parts of your story, you know? If you feel like this is, like I'm telling part of your story, that's how you know a message is resonating with you. If it's making you think about someone specific, that's how you know. If it doesn't, this doesn't connect to you in any way, that's how you know a message isn't for you, you know? I feel like on side story, a side note, a side message, it could be someone may have been fearful that, because we do have this, you know, I don't have to read in the reverse, because someone may know that a future may not be possible. And that's why maybe they've gained clarity. And with that sudden realization, that could be what's causing the hurt and depression too. But side message, there could be somebody who's circling around, and maybe there was issues with trust, and that's why the relationship ended. Because if you think about it, most people, and I'm someone who's experienced depression. Depression is where you don't feel like you're living in your life's purpose, but also it could be tied to other things going on environmentally, right? You could be anxious, you could be fearful, and then that kind of creates its own prison in itself, but then it kind of traps you where we're in this point where you're not happy with your life, because you're allowing your thoughts, your mind to take control, but in the worst sense ever. You know, like it's like your fears take hold of you, and it prevents you from doing the things that you need to do, especially you're living in your purpose, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. And if you're not able to do that because of the anxiety, the fear, the whatever limitations you may have, that can in turn cause depression. You know, I'm not a therapist. I'm going by personal experience, because I experienced anxiety and I experienced depression. So I'm going from personal experience. I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving you the perspective of someone who's experienced this. So this is more perspective than medical advice or medical knowledge. So that's what I'm thinking. It could be that there was a fear. And that may be why they don't want to let you go too, because maybe there's that clarity too, that you know, with the Nine of Swords in reverse is being able to see things clearly and know that maybe that there was nothing to worry about here. But that's not for everybody. That's not for everybody. Because if you know somebody was doing something and you saw them with your own two eyes and you seen messages and you seen pictures and stuff like that, then you know the truth. You know, and that could still cause depression. That could still cause somebody to be admitted to prison, because if you do find out somebody was cheating on you, the fucking thoughts that will run through your mind, you painting the scenarios, you know, painting the pictures, creating the scenarios of what happened, even how you feel, and, you know, the deception, the betrayal, and then you're like, when they were doing this, were they actually doing that, or were they with that person or not? That's a side message, you know? Oof. I want to know, what's the advice for this? Is there any advice for this? This could be somebody's story, you know? Because I don't want to be like leaving it like that. Like, what's the advice with this situation? If anyone resonates with it. What's the advice for the situation? Ace of Wands in the beginning. But why the Nine of Wands? If somebody's thinking about coming forward, they have to get over their fear of rejection. I mean, because if there are mutual feelings for a reconciliation, then someone has to be willing to take the chance to make the gesture. This is with the Ace of Wands showing up, because we do have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles, then we have the Ace of Wands too. I'm gonna note that the King of Pentacles was at the bottom. So this is someone, if they've overcome this whole thing, if they've gained clarity about a situation, someone may be taking a chance to come forward, you know? They may be a bit guarded about it because they don't know if you are seeing anybody else, but they're willing to try to have that new beginning with you. So that could be the advice. If someone wants to, someone may be coming back, wanting a new beginning with you, or if the person resonates with being the depressive person, they may be advised to, if they really want a reconciliation, because that's what I'm getting, that they have to be willing to come forward and make the offer, you know, even if it's a small gesture, just to see what happens, you know. It's like put down their guard, because I know the Nine of Wands is someone who who perseveres, who's gone through so many battles, they call it the wounded warrior. And it's like putting down the guard, because he's willing to go take another go, right? Take another chance. But this could also be guarded. So someone may be putting down the guard and coming forward, you know, taking that chance to, which is the 10th wand right here with the Ace, to come forward with an offer. So that may be the advice. Like, if you really want this, you really want to manifest this. And it's funny, there was a card earlier, not in this reading, but there's a card in that deck where it says that manifestation is not only about you know, dreaming or visualizing and wanting and all this stuff, but it's also doing the, you know, putting in the effort, you know. So someone is maybe manifesting this, but the thing is, it's like, yeah, you're manifesting it, but you have to put in the work too, because it's not going to happen on its own. You have to be willing to come forward and communicate, you know. Yeah, because we have the High Priestess in reverse. So someone may be feeling this intuitively, but then it's like, it's no longer a secret to them, you know, because a High Priestess in reverse is someone who doesn't keep secrets. Basically, she's like, it's clear. You cannot deny it. It's not hidden anymore. Which is what the High Priestess does. She hides things. She knows things. So maybe you don't know this is going to happen if this resonates with you. Yeah, I feel like someone is more stable and secure, and then not so much in their emotions. So they may be more grounded now and no longer in their emotional energy, you know, because the Queen of Cups is depression. She's sadness. She's grief. She's even emotionally manipulative. So with the King of Pentacles, that could be that, you know, this person may have been manipulative and they're no longer in that energy. And we have the Lovers card showing up too. So it's like someone has to really ground their energy, no longer being this Queen of Cups in reverse energy. Really come forward and not hide things. Speak their truth, not keep it a secret, not keep whatever it is that they truly desire hidden. And, you know, willing to take a chance and take some sort of action. And it doesn't have to be a feminine energy. It could be a masculine energy, because sometimes men could be bitches too. Okay, that's that reading. I hope that was helpful in some way. All right. That was kind of long too. I got into it, that's why. All right. Oh my God, what freaky question are you asking, Kevin? What kind of picture or video did you show those ladies? Oh my God. You sending it to two ladies? Why? You are a bad boy. I would say I would, you know, but you probably like that. Ay, ay, ay. You would know if they liked it because they would have responded. See? I knew it. You're a bad boy. I knew it. Oh, my nose is tickling me. But if they liked it, they would have responded. That would be your answer. But you got to be careful with sending stuff like that. Hopefully it doesn't have your face on it, you know? They are shy and you're sending them videos to make them unshy? Did they block you? If they block you, you already know your answer. If they didn't block you and you could tell they saw it, you already know your answer. I don't think a tarot card, you need a tarot card to tell you that. It's common sense. See, then you don't need a tarot card. That's the answer right there. If they're still talking to you, you already know your answer. They like what they saw. And they're bad girls too. Acting all shy and shit. Oh my gosh. Yes. Hold on a minute. I have to check my cards because I have to, let me put this deck away. I'm going to answer questions, but let me reset the deck. So I was doing that reading. Okay, let me see. So I'm doing yes or no questions. If the card's upright, it's a yes. If it's reversed, it's a no. But I'm gonna fix the cards now. I'm gonna reset the deck. Okay. You already know. They already, if they're still talking to you, yeah, they are attracted. I'm a woman. If I'm still talking to you after you send me a video, it's because, yeah. Well, that's not true. Well, I haven't received videos like that in a long time. Thank God. Thank God. I don't want to see shit like that. I don't know what you sent, but I could just paint a picture, you know? But, let's see. Okay. Let's see. So now I'm gonna split the deck and reverse it and then shuffle it again. I'm not gonna look at the cards. So I don't know which way is which. Okay. I'm feeling anxious right now. I don't like it. You're making me uncomfortable, Kevin. Stop it. Okay. Okay. AK have success with her business idea. She's been brainstorming. Will AK have success with her business idea that she's been brainstorming? Will AK have success with the business idea she's been brainstorming? Wow. It's taking long because there might be a particular card that's for you, AK. Hey, Alpha. How are you? Okay. AK. I know, girl. It's taking so long. It better be a yes, right? Will AK see success with the idea she's brainstorming? Will AK see success with the idea she's brainstorming? Will AK see success with the idea she's brainstorming? It's saying yes, AK. But I'm curious to see what the card in the bottom is. Page of Wands. So this is probably something new to you, right? Because I have the Page of Wands in reverse. No, Page of Wands. I think it's a yes. It's a yes. But I feel like there's something that you have to continue researching, getting more information on, because the Page of Wands is someone who's young, right? They're learning, right? They communicate, they're learning since they're so young. So there may be some more knowledge, more information or research you have to do about the specific idea before you follow through. So this is like a yes, but it's like there's still some time that you have to take on your own so that you could build up your confidence, because maybe it's something that you don't really feel too confident about right now. So I feel like there's some more you have to learn so that you can build up your confidence when it comes to that. I feel like that's what it is, what the Page of Wands coming out in the reverse. So I would say definitely, do more research, get more information, see what exactly it is that you need to learn. If there's anything that you need to do when it comes legally, like LLC, all that types of stuff. Keep doing that. And I feel like once you get the information that you need, because it's like, maybe this is something that's like a wish come true for you. So this is where, whatever you're doing, also keep it a secret too. Don't tell anybody what you're doing. Keep it a secret. This is your project. You don't want anybody trying to ruin it for you. Try to take away that joy that you may be even getting from this, because some people be like, oh, you think you want to do that? You think you're going to do that? No, don't tell anybody. Keep it to yourself, because the hermit keeps things to themselves. So this is something that's for you. Okay, so you have to protect it. But it's like, it's a yes. I hope that helps. Okay, good. You're welcome. I know Alpha. Hi, Vanilla. How are you? Thank you, Kevin, because you already know your answer. You don't need a stupid tarot card to tell you, okay? I'm doing good, Alpha. Okay, let me see. So, let's just see. Should Vanilla post new content? Should Vanilla post new content this month? Should Vanilla post new content? Should Vanilla post new content? It's saying yes for this month. Yeah, I feel like it's now or never. If you're going to post, you might as well do it now than never, I remember somebody was asking me advice about their channel, and I've had a beauty channel before, and it's just post. Don't procrastinate. Don't get it in your head, because people be posting the most stupid things, and it's like they don't care. They still post it. So if this is something that you've been thinking about, that you've put time and effort or energy and planning out, then baby, don't even overthink it. Just post. Just do it. Don't get in your head about it. If you feel inclined, like you feel this this surge of energy or inspiration to do it, just do it. Just do it. Like me doing posting my tarot reading, my first tarot reading, because I tried doing this, I think in 2022, I tried, and at that time I got like 50 subscribers just from the little stuff I posted. And then I really got consistent with posting in December 2024. And then I was posting like almost every day, and sometimes multiple times a day. And then it's like the past 6 months, maybe less than that. It's just do it. Just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Okay. All right, let me see. Yeah. Good. Okay, does anybody else have a yes or no question? Let me see something. I gotta text somebody. Hold on a moment. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kevin, I could answer that. Well, if they're still talking to you after you said that video, I think you're welcome, Vanilla. Let's see. The discomfort kind of subsided, Let me sit properly. I shouldn't be sitting this way. Okay. Okay. Do the Leo and Pisces ladies find Kevin attractive? The Leo and Pisces ladies find Kevin attractive. Oh my God, that card just got stuck. You got yes, but I don't know if with that video you sent them, they're like, oh my God. You probably imprinted in their mind. They can't sleep at night. They're probably, I don't know when you send this video, but they may not be able to sleep tonight. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this what you were doing in the video? You had that wall going different directions. Hi, Marcia. No, I'm just imagining. Because somebody sent me a video like that once, but they were like, oh my God. Oh, all right. I mean, like, relax. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing. Okay, like an alpha doesn't help either with his vegan comment. Oh my God. Yeah, somebody was being a bad boy. Marcia. He sent videos to some ladies and he wanted. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Why it has to be a pool noodle? Those things aren't they floppy? Hopefully it wasn't floppy. Oh my God. Left and right. Oh my gosh. Let me stop. I'm like crying right now. You got me crying. I'm just imagining a noodle like this. Oh my God. Hi, Razia. How are you doing? Welcome to Artemis Oracle's Laugh Off. Okay. Whew. I need a fan right now. You brought tears to my eyes. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's find out about. Thank you, Razia. Shut up. Shut up, Alpha. Oh my God. All right, let's answer Razia's question. All right, time to be professional. All right. Okay. You're welcome, Razia. Let's find out. Does Rashad love Razia? Ooh, yes. Oh my God. You got the Lovers card, Razia. Ooh. This is like, oh, this is a yes. But then it's the Lovers. Yes, he does love you. He loves you. I want to see what this is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because this card wanted to come out too. Yes. He loves you. I think he likes how independent you are or how abundant you are too. And I mean, like, not like money or whatever, but you probably like are in a really good place. Like you're stable and you're grounded. And I think that's what he likes about you. He loves about you. You're welcome, Razia. All right. Ooh. I had to drink the water off camera because I didn't want to give Kevin ideas. I'm teasing you, Kevin. Oh my gosh. Thank you for letting me read for you, Kevin and Razia and AK and Vanilla. Thank you for being here. Wow, that was good. That was good. I was like, oh no, I don't want to answer that question. Let me see something on my end. Okay. Thank you, Razia. I really appreciate you. I appreciate the compliment too. Thank you. Yes, I came back to New York on last Thursday. You're welcome, AK. Does anybody have a question that they'd like to be answered? A yes or no question? Yeah, I came back last Thursday. But I was sick. So I didn't go on Thursday. I went on Friday, didn't go on a Saturday, and I was on yesterday. You saw me yesterday. Oh, one day you'll come back. You'll come back. You just got to do what you have to do. Okay, 8K's question. Will everything go as planned for the cruise? 8K. Just booked. Ooh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Will everything safely go as planned? Will everything safely go as planned for the cruise? I keep booked. It says yes, but there may be something that you may have to work on because this is the Seven of Wands. So there may be something that there may be a little bit of a hiccup, but I think as soon as you're able to catch it, and it will allow everything to go smoothly. I don't know what it could be because I've never been on a cruise, so I don't know exactly what you have to do on a cruise. But it looks like, I don't know if it has to do with, no, it's a yes, but there may be something that needs to be addressed. It may be a small issue, but just be on top of it, you know. I don't know if it's, I really don't know what it could be, but this is the guarded card. So there may be something that you have to guard yourself from. I'm not sure what that could be for you, but I would say it's a yes, but there might be something that you need to look out for. You know, it may not be anything big, but it will go, everything will go smoothly. But there might be something that you had to keep on guard. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I don't know if it has to do with money. I don't know, like if you book the trip and other people have to, hopefully it's not like a money issue because I saw the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, you have that question? Okay, Alpha. Does Alpha have enemies? That card came out too fast. I'm gonna keep it there. But does Alpha have enemies? Because the first card that I got was the Magician that came out when I barely finished the sentence. And it's saying no. So I was like, let me hold on to that card and see what comes out. But then the Moon card came out. And he had the Devil card too. In reverse though. When I split the deck, I saw Aquarius. I saw the Star card. Where is it? Where did I see the Star card? Right here. I don't, like, for some reason, I think you already know. I don't think there's anybody hidden. I think that you already know this. I don't know if this is an air sign energy. Somebody that has an air sign, because we have the Magician, which is Gemini and Virgo. Where it's Gemini and Virgo, air and earth, right? But the Devil in reverse is Capricorn, right? The Moon is Pisces or Cancer, so that's water sign energy. And then you have the Aquarius. I don't know those signs, and it's funny that all these cards are major arcana. So if you're worried about a Magician, like a Gemini energy or Virgo, it's a no. If it's a Pisces or Cancer, it's a yes. The Capricorn is saying no, but I know your ex is a Capricorn, so maybe she don't got nothing to do with it. But it may be an Aquarius too. But those may be relevant seasons too, because right now we're in Pisces season. That's going to be ending soon, by the end of the week. So it's like, it's a yes and no. And I find it very interesting that we have 4 major arcana showing up. Are you the villain? Are you? Are you? You would know. You would know. Do you want to have enemies? Let's see. Does anybody else have a yes or no question they'd like to ask? Your situation is very complicated, Alpha. You need to focus on transmuting that energy. Who is rich? Margarita. Hi Naima, how are you? How you doing? Now, I haven't seen you for a while. Do you know that I took that trip that you were like, I should do it? Because I did it. I don't remember if you've been on since I came back from my trip. I don't remember. It's like a blur right now. Okay. So I'm going to ask this question, Margarita, since you say he's your husband. I'm going to ask if Margarita's husband. Okay. All right. But thank you. Yeah, I did the trip and I didn't see Alpha. Okay. So Margarita, I'm going to ask. Good. Yes, focus on what matters. Take care of your family and take care of yourself. So Margarita, I'm going to ask this. Is Margarita's husband going to get his inheritance from his aunt? Because Rich isn't here. A lot of self-control. There was a lot of self. You mean on your part, Alpha, when it came to being good, behaving? Is Margarita's husband going to get his inheritance from his aunts? Is Margarita's husband going to get his inheritance from his aunts? Wow, Margarita. I say it like that because I'm Latina and I know some Spanish. It's looking like a yes. And it's interesting that you got this card. It looks like whatever his share of the inheritance, that's for him, he's going to be receiving. Because it looks like someone is giving money. So whatever his share is, he should be receiving based on this card, based on the Six of Pentacles. Self-control. You made it so easy by not responding. You're welcome, Margarita. That's so interesting that the Six of Pentacles came out and it shows somebody giving money. Like, oh, here's your share. Here's your share. You know? That's how I think when I shuffle and it takes long, there's supposed to be a specific card to answer your question. Alpha, your card came out right away, little no. But then you had those other cards that I was like, Okay, let's see. Does anybody have a yes or no question they'd like me to answer? Okay, hi Stefania. Hope you're doing well. Will Stefania's husband get the job? Stefania's husband's selling and living in quality. Will he get the job? Stefania's husband get the job? Will Stefania's husband? Ooh, it's looking like a no, Stefania. I'm sorry. It's looking like a no. The fact that it's this card, because the magician, it may not even be the job. I don't know if it's the job he wants, but it may not even be the job that he wishes for. You know? So I've known from my experience that if the job doesn't go through, you don't do well in an interview, or it isn't offered to you, it's because it's not meant for you, you know? I hope that helps, Stefania. Yes, that's why they tell us not to put all our eggs in one basket, you know, because you never know. That may not be the right job for him. You're welcome, Stefania. Good luck to your husband. I mean, if you have a son with him, AK, he already knows what you have to offer, you know? You know what I mean? I mean, then that way. Okay. So do you want to ask a different question? Like, does he have a crush on you, or does he, like, is there something specific you want to ask? Yeah. Yeah, but remember, that was chemistry with you and your baby mama. So and right now, you don't like her too much. No. But yeah, you're right. Oh, he's 14 now? Okay. Are you pulling out your tarot cards, Alpha? Okay, he's 14 now. But come on. He has to remember, you know? Let's find out. Does AK's son father have a crush on her? Does AK's son's father have a crush on her? That card came out weird. How did it come out? It's like, it came out this way. So maybe he's just being nice, but it's like, it came out at an angle. So I don't know. It could be just, it may not be that. Maybe he just likes you as a person, likes you as the mother of his child. But the fact that it came off on the side, but it's reversed, I don't know, maybe, like, I was joking, like, maybe he's remembering stuff. Maybe he's looking at you different. Maybe he's reminiscing, you know? It could be that. That's why it's on the side, but reversed. Like that. So it could be that. Let's see what the bottom says. Look, the bottom is like a Knight of Wands in reverse. So I think he respects you. I think he respects you. I don't think he looks at you that way. I mean, maybe it's turning in that way, but with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I think he respects you and he's just being nice and helpful. But, you know, if he makes his move, let me know. If he tries to make a move on you, tries to send you a video, you know. No, I can't tell you what's going to happen because that's not a yes or no question. So we could ask, does Merced miss Raziel? Does Merced miss Raziel? Does Merced miss Raziel? Yes, he misses you, but he may be guarded too. So if you're going to be meeting with him, yes, no videos, please. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, he does miss you, but he may be a bit guarded. You're welcome, Razia. I'm going to switch these cards around. So, ooh. Doo-doo-doo. Hi, Maddie. Maddie Saeed, how are you? I think I read for you before. Welcome back. I think I remember you. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, because you and Rezia have the purple. I didn't even realize, you know, that was a different, okay. Okay, sorry, Razia. Just the purple letter thing threw me off. But for all you know, you probably will be meeting up with him soon since I made that mistake. Shit like that happens for a reason, you know? So, will Medi be accepted in the new hospital? Will Medi be accepted in the new hospital? Oh gosh, it's looking like a no. You have 2 no's that came out. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for letting me know. But with the question you asked today, will you be accepted in the new hospital? It's saying no. You have these cards in. I don't know what it has to do with, like what you mean by being accepted. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But saying no. And you got another one here. I'm sorry, Medi. Let's see. Does anybody else have a yes or no question they'd like me to answer? Yes is upright, no is reversed. Okay, Alpha. I like your music, so. But that doesn't matter, right? Okay. Will Alpha's music take off this year? Will Alpha's music take off this year? Oh, yes. It's looking like it's a yes for you, Alpha. I don't know. When I saw this card, I'm thinking August. Something August. I don't know if you're planning something for August. There may be something that happens in August because the Eight of Wands, which makes sense because that's Leo and Virgo season. Leo's July, August, and Virgo's August, September. Where? No, those are supposed to be the wands that have leaves, little leaflets. So they indicate, oh, I like your music. Yeah, the leaves, the little leaflets indicates growth. So I don't know, maybe you're going to see something happen in August. That's where you're going to see your music take off. As, I don't know, when I saw this, it just made me think. Oh, maybe you could collaborate. I sing, so maybe we could all do a collaboration, you know? Yeah, we could do a collaboration. And if I suck, Alpha will know how to make my voice sound better in the recording. Okay, John. Hi, John. How are you doing? All right, John. Will John find a new job this year? Will John find a new job this year? You got a yes. I mean, it's not the best card, but I think it's like you might be leaving behind something disappointing to something that may be more fulfilling. So yes, it's looking like a yes. Even though this isn't the best card, you know. But still, it's a yes. It's an upright yes. Yeah. Because in the bottom of the deck, you have another yes. Maybe in 4 months. It might be 4 months from now. I hope that helps you, John. You're welcome. Okay, will H have some love this year? Will H have some love this year? It's like once you get over whatever sadness or disappointment you had, yeah, you're gonna have love this year. I just saw the number is 5, so maybe in May. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the compliment. Yes, it's saying May. It could be May. I don't know. When I looked at the number, I just thought of May. So it could be in May. You may be meeting somebody new. You have some love. You're welcome. The filter helps. It makes my skin look so perfect. Yay, everyone. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you. I had to make sure my head doesn't get any big because I don't want my glasses to break. Thank you. Thank you. And I've never had braces. I wish they were like this bright. They're a little yellow, but it's okay. Okay. Should H look for another job? Should H look for another job? Thank you. Should H look for another job? Should H look for another job? You got 2 yeses. Yeah, it's like if you're in a job right now that's not causing you like disturbing your peace, because the 6 of Swords is about moving away from conflict, controversy, stress. I feel like this is the best, that it's a yes, and it's so that you can rebalance. I don't know if your job is causing you some sort of imbalance, but I feel like with you moving away, it's going to help you recenter yourself if it's been a stressful job. So it's looking like a yes for you. You got 2 cards that were upright. And the Tempest card is about balance, restoring balance, equilibrium, also reconciliation within yourself, but also being mentally and emotionally balanced, you know. I hope that helps, H. Oh, but it's like sometimes you gotta, but you know what the thing is too, Alpha, is like sometimes you gotta take what you can get for now. You're welcome, HH. I hope everything works out for you. Because you already know what you have to do. You just want to, like you said, confirmation. But sometimes you have to, you know, those things could be tests too. And I will never tell somebody to take a job that they don't want to do, because when you're working somewhere, that's taking up a lot of your time, a lot of your energy. But that's also, I don't know. It's like depending on how dire your circumstances are, sometimes you have to suck it up just so that, you know, that one opportunity can open up another, you know? Yeah, so it's like, it's good that you know that so that you can move forward. Okay, let me answer. Hi, Bhavya. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Will Bhavya's interview today have a positive result tomorrow? Will Bhavya's interview today have a positive result tomorrow? Will Bhavya's interview today have a positive result tomorrow? Will Bhavya's interview today have a positive result tomorrow? Ooh, you got a yes card. If this is something that you really want, you're going to be very happy about the result, because you have a yes with the Queen of Cups showing up. So good luck, Bhavya. I hope everything works out for you. Oh, thank you. A lot of people say that about my energy. They like my energy. That's why I have to be careful, because people like my energy too much. You know, be turning ugly ducklings into swans. I'm like, no, I'm the swan, bitch. Yeah, I have to be careful. Hi, Shadia. You're welcome, Bhavya. Good luck. Yeah. Then I come out looking like like the crypt keeper at the end of it, you know? It's not cool. Thank you. Good luck. Sharia, do you have a question? I'm only answering yes or no questions. Well, ask us yes or no question. I'm looking at your question, H. Ex-friend? If they... Do you even want to be their friend? Because if they're an ex-friend, do you really want to be wasting your energy with pleasantries with someone that you don't even consider a friend? I mean, yes, you could keep it cordial with them, respectful, but I don't know what you mean by chatting with them. You know? I mean, if you happen to see them, yeah, it makes sense to be kind and cordial, you know? But when you're not around them, you don't really have to. But, you know, that's just me as a person, you know? But let's see what the cards say. Should H carry on chatting with their ex-friend to keep the peace? You know, I'm looking at this card. It says boundaries aren't mean. They're spiritual fences. So if you don't, I feel like he messages you because he wants to keep you around. And I don't know if when you say ex-friend, I don't know what kind of friend he was, you know? But let's see what the cards... It's saying no. It's saying no, H. No, if he's an ex-friend, there's a reason. You know already. You don't have to think about it. You're already enlightened. You already know. Okay. But Sharia, you're not asking me a question. You just said your love life. That's not a yes or no question. So, okay, Bhavia. Okay. So simple. Miss Bhavia. If you, Sharia, you could go on Google and look up the 19th Arcana. Okay. The simple Miss Bhavia. The simple Miss Bhavia. The simple Miss Bhavia. You got the Eight of Wands. He does miss you. He misses you. He does miss you, Fabia. So you got a yes. He does miss you. Okay, does anybody have a yes or no question? Ah, see, I knew it. I knew he was an ex. Because you were like, my friend, my friend. Sharia, you have to ask a question for me to answer it. You're only giving me words. Just because he missed you doesn't mean you have to get back together. You know? You can miss somebody but not be with them. So, yeah, you should move on. If you want to move on, but don't let anybody hold you back. Because if they miss you and they want to be in your life, then they will take actions to be in your life. You know, so don't put your life on hold waiting for somebody. Keep moving on. If they want to catch up with you, they will. Don't just do what you have to do. Because someone can miss you, but that doesn't mean they want to be with you. And if you miss them, that doesn't mean you want to be with them. Sometimes you just miss certain parts about them, you know? You're welcome. So if they want to be with you, they will catch up with you as you're moving on. They will chase you. I posted something that was fun. I posted something yesterday, and it says, if it's meant for you, it will chase you. If it's not meant for you, it will run even when you're chasing it. You know, so if it's meant for you, if he's meant for you, he will chase you. He will not let you go. So keep moving on. I saw your question. And I didn't even, I just saw it and then the answer came out saying yes. Yeah, wow, he got 2 yeses. H. It's saying yes. If that becomes one of the options for you, and that's something you should consider doing if you want to work in the office. If you want to work in the office, then work in the office. But saying yes. You're welcome, Bavia. But it's if you want to. Remember, we all have free will. If we don't want to work in, I think I did a reading earlier today. Well, it was yesterday. And it was a career and finance reading. And if you're the type that wants to work like remote, that you want to be able to travel and go, you know, just move around, then you do that. You know, you look for that kind of work. If you don't want to work in, it's your free will. Just because the cards say yes doesn't mean you still have to do it. You know, you still have free will. It's your choice. And remember, it's the jobs that you're applying to. Don't apply to jobs you don't want. You know, if you don't want to work in an office, don't apply to an office, you know? I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. If you want to go on a vacation, remember free will. It's free will. Please, people, these are just cards. You still have free will, you know? You still have free will. Okay, hi Lolo, how are you? Okay, you want to know if you and Zine? Okay, well, Lolo and Zine. I'm going to call him Z because I don't want to be saying his name wrong. Okay. Will Lolo and Z get married? Okay. Will Lolo and Z get married? Will Lolo get married to Z? Will Lolo get married to Z? It's saying yes. You have the moon upright. So saying yes, that you will get married. I feel like this is something that they're thinking about too, that they're contemplating. With the this is something they thought about because this is in reverse. So this is like the past. Like this is in reverse. This is about reflection, looking back, taking stock. So I feel like this is something that they're thinking about and you probably don't even know it, you know? So I hope that resonates with you. Does anybody want to ask a question? Because HH is reminding me of someone who ended up unsubbing because I wouldn't answer all their questions. You're welcome, Lolo. Let's see. Will H be in a relationship again? Will H be in a serious relationship again? Yes. You got a yes. Oh, Dimple's not here. I can only know what he's doing with you, not with anybody else. Okay, will Merced marry Arezia? Let me see the time. Okay. Will Merced marry? Will Merced marry Vezia? Oh my gosh. It's saying you got a yes card. Oh my God. Yeah. You got the yes card and then you have the 4 of Wands. That's like the marriage card too. That's celebration and stuff. So it's looking like a yes for you. Until next time, yes. Because somebody, they just kept on answering. It's like this. I was like, oh God, this is draining me. You know? I could say that because they left. They left the channel, and that's okay with me, you know. Let's see. You're welcome, Razia. Okay, let me see what time it is. Okay, hold on a moment. I'm gonna come right back. Does anybody else have a yes or no question? I really appreciate you all joining me and allowing me to read for you. Are you giving me a winky face? Because I gotta be ending this live soon. I have to go to the ladies' room to do lady things. I'm not gonna post any videos, you know. I'm not gonna share any videos with some sexy ladies or sexy men. I don't know if I think Kevin left. But he made me laugh so much. He made me laugh. Oh my God. So thank you, Kevin. I love that. And then I was able to spread the joy with you. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hey. I started so I'm gonna go by like when I started reading tarot. I learned tarot. I self-taught. Alpha, it's okay. It's okay, Alpha. I've learned how to read in 2022, and I started posting consistently in December 2024. So, but having people reading for people, I started probably last year. But it was like people at work, they would see me with my cards and then they'll ask me to do a reading for them. So I got practice, but this is also giving me practice too. So for reading for other people, I would say about a year. But just doing tarot readings on YouTube or in general, just general collective readings, since 2020, I think 2022, 2023. Thank you. But the thing is, it's like with this, it can be draining. It can be draining. Like I mentioned that there was somebody who was asking a lot of questions. And then it's like, it got to the point where it's like when you see people asking stuff and the type of questions they were asking, you get an idea of the kind of person they are, you know? And I was like, I already saw the writing on the wall that she was gonna unsubscribe because I had to set up a boundary to protect myself, you know? And they ended up leaving, and I was right. I was like, I already knew they were gonna unsubscribe, so. Okay, Alpha. Does the universe have good fortune in Alpha's horizon? Is there good fortune, universe? Is there good fortune in Alpha's horizon? I feel like there's yes. It's a yes, right? But you have these two reversals, and the only reason why I'm gonna say this, I think that there's something that you need to end, something you need to close out, because that could be what's blocking it. That may slow things down for you, because you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is a slow energy, and they, so I don't know if you're like slowing yourself down or something, but there needs to be something that closes out, and that's where you can see good fortune for yourself in the future, because the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are there, but they're in the reverse. So there's something that you need to close out that's going to allow this to go upright for you. Does that make sense? Ah, mothers know best, right? Hi, Mona, how are you? Thank you, H. Thank you, Mona, for joining. Because I know with what you're going through right now, you have to get past it. You're going to have to heal past it, because what you experienced was a betrayal. And once you're able to get that energy off of you, then that's when things will start to shift for you. You know, Alpha? Okay. Will Bushra get married with a reading? Will Bushra get married to a reading? It's looking like a yes. It looks like Bushra will be getting married to a reading. You're welcome, Alpha. I'm your spiritual advisor. Who would have thought that random live? Okay, let me set a time. Okay, it's gonna be 8:30, so I can answer one more question. So who's gonna be the person that gives me the last question I answer before I end this live stream? This live is gonna go on forever, but the live stream isn't. So whoever could, the next question, whoever it is, I don't care if it's H or Mona or Alpha or anybody else. I'm just saying those names because those are the names I see. If it's Margarita, Rezia, anybody. The next question I see is the next one I answer, the last one I answer. You're welcome. You're welcome, Mona. So one last question, and then I'm going to bounce. One last question. I think about this song from Ariana Grande. One last time. Okay. All right. Well, Margarita's piano teacher get well soon. Oh, Margarita's piano teacher get well soon. Oh, Margarita's piano teacher get well soon. Oh, Margarita's piano teacher get well soon. No, Margarita's piano teacher get well soon. Oh, it's looking like a no. Whatever it is, it may be a slow time healing, and it may be they need more time to heal, to recover from whatever illness they have or injury or whatever it is. So I hope they do get well. I hope their health improves and that you could get back to learning the piano or perfecting the piano. Okay, so I'm gonna end the live here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, okay, so it's gonna take him time, especially if he's older. So give it some time for him, but pray for him, definitely. I'll pray for him too. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I really appreciate you allowing me to read for you and subscribing. Take care, everyone. Bye.